On the wedding day, the bride discovered a lipstick mark on the groom's neck. The groom showed no remorse at all. Instead, he slapped the bride. Heartbroken, the bride decided to call off the wedding immediately. But the groom arrogantly declared that he had secured an investment from the wealthiest family. He boasted that he would soon become a billionaire. However, the bride refused to back down. As she turned to leave the wedding venue, the groom shamelessly demanded she return all the gifts. To free herself from the scoundrel, the bride handed over all her jewelry. But things got even worse. The groom's mother demanded the bride pay for the entire wedding. Just as the bride was at a loss, her best friend arrived at the scene. The friend offered to cover the costs for her. But the most despicable part? The friend wasn't doing it out of loyalty. She wanted to take the bride's place and marry the groom. Before the bride could react, the groom snatched the jade pendant from her neck and handed it to the friend. As it turned out, the bride was the long-lost sister of a billionaire, and that pendant was the only proof of her identity. Upon learning this, the friend and the groom conspired to pass her off as the heiress. Just as the bride was about to be thrown out, the billionaire, having learned of his sister's whereabouts, arrived at the wedding with lavish gifts, mistaking the scheming friend for his sister because of the pendant. The billionaire was stunned when the bride rushed forward to reclaim it. The bride insisted the pendant had been hers since childhood. The groom tried to force her to leave, but the billionaire stopped him. The bride asked the guests to testify that the friend had stolen the pendant, but fearing the groom's influence, they lied and sided with the friend. The crowd even began mocking the bride. At that moment, the bride's adoptive father arrived with her childhood photos. After examining them, the billionaire was overjoyed. The bride was indeed his long-lost sister. The friend still refused to give up, but the bride had had enough. She boldly put the friend in her place. The billionaire brother then announced he was withdrawing his investment from the groom. Panicking, the groom rushed to beg for forgiveness, but the bride wasn't interested. She left with her brother without another word. Only then did the groom realize his stupidity.